Corey Suarez here for Slap News with the slap fighting sensation, Cole Young. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
I'm doing really good, thank you. You must be flying high. Your match just came out, but let's bring it back to how you got started with Power Slap.
How I got started?
Yeah.
I've always competed. I've always competed, and with having my son and running my own business, I ran out a lot of time to train and pursue the MMA career. But I found time to do this, and I thought it was interesting, so I just went for it.
Nice. I heard that Drain Crespro helped you along the way.
He got me into it. He's the one who got into it. He was in my gym, um,
Mhm.
and he made me feel like I could do it, and that's what interested me.
Awesome, man. So, did you apply for it? Did they seek you out? Did Dwayne help you get in? Like, how'd that whole thing take place?
I'm not positive. I know he put a good word in for me. That's what he
Yeah.
said, and I applied. I did everything I had to do, send in videos, all that good stuff.
Nice, man. Nice. So you get to Vegas on the Sunday or Monday before Power Slap number one. Were you ready mentally and physically for the week that was to come?
More ready than anything I've ever done.
Nice, nice. What gave you that confidence?
So it was through my fighting career that I found the confidence. When you let the inner bitch take over you, that's when shit goes wrong. You just have to have confidence in yourself and go do it,
Yeah.
and that's what I did.
Nice. So like what kind of training specifically? Like was it all types of mixed martial arts, boxing, wrestling, Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu? Like what were you a practitioner in?
I did jujitsu for a little while at 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu in Rochester for a little bit, not long. It was when I was younger. And then I did kickboxing and a little bit of Muay Thai.
Gotcha. And what was it Muay Thai specifically that kind of gave you your striking ability?
No, it was definitely my coach at where I'm at now at
Hmm.
Vicious Elite Kickboxing and MMA in Hornell, New York. Uh,
Okay.
the the coach there, his name's Hoss Coates. He is ISKA Team USA head coach, and he's a genius when it comes to striking. And he's the one who prepared me for this.
Gotcha. So were you able to do any like, strike specific training for slap before getting there?
Oh yeah, I did a bunch of different stuff. He has a bunch of different crazy ideas, just different, stuff I never did before.
Yeah.
As soon as I found out I was fighting, I bought a bob, one of those
Okay.
dummy bobs. They're
Yeah.
about the same build as a human, and they got the same weight as it. And I think that helped me a lot, being able to smack that.
Very cool. Getting there and getting to learn from Coach Ryan Phillips. What did he teach you?
What did he teach me? He taught me to just go in there and give it all you got, put on a show,
Hmm.
make them love you, show them who you are.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, we've seen you. If you don't mind, actually, I can't do it on this setup, but we've seen you bring a lot of energy, a lot of excitement in regards to your walkout, and we see you sitting there yelling like, bring them out!" Like wanting your opponent to come out. Like, did that whole experience just fly by incredibly quickly, or did it seem like it was prolonged and dragged out?
Don't even remember most of it. It just happened. It was go, go, go for me. I tried to absorb as much as I could because that's a moment I'll never get back. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
it went by fast.
Cool, man. Can you see my screen? I just want to
Yes.
check.
Yep.
Yeah, you can? Okay. Awesome. Uh, okay, I'm gonna try and play this. As we're just using this different setup, but as long as you can see it kind of going in here, I know you're getting ready. You seem real confident at this point. You're were you able to size up Jay at all before the match, and what did you know about him before going in?
So I was trying to size up everybody because nobody knew who anybody was when we got to the hotel room.
Yeah.
And I'm going down the escalator with one of my friends, and he's coming up. And
Mhm.
I see his arms, and I'm like, holy shit, look at that guy. I'm like, you here for slap? He's like, yeah. And he goes up, and my buddy goes, he looks like a 170 pounder. I'm like, he does. I'm like, oh shit. And you want to know what? He
Yeah,
looks like his last name's Rivera.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I seen he was shorter than me. and
Mhm.
that's about it. I knew that I didn't want to get hit by him too bad, but
Yeah. So how much do you think that the whole debate on height really plays into it?
I really don't think it matters if you adapt to what, if you can just adapt to it, which what I did.
Mhm.
If you watch, I keep my knees bent.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I
Um,
mean, we'll see it here shortly.
um, I
But
would like them to be the same size as me or a little bit taller than me, but
mhm.
I can work with whatever.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously you won the coin toss here, so they allowed you to strike first. You're getting your feet placement ready. Getting that line up. Like, was this the first time that you've ever hit a human like with a slap?
With a slap, I've hit a
Yeah.
lot of humans, but not with a not with a slap and not where they can just let you hit them. No.
Totally. Like, are you feeling comfortable here? Like, are you feeling like you're getting in the position? I mean, he seemed to give you, a real like he gave you his chin really, really well, which I think we're seeing some of the different strikers taking a different approach to defense. But he's, definitely has a lot of guts standing up there, man, giving you that
Yes,
chin,
he
just
does.
kind of like Jesus Gaspar and Chris Thomas. So he's giving you a good target to go after.
No, I give him a lot of respect for that. He was ready
Mhm.
to take it. He was ready for anything. So
Yeah. And there we go. Did you know instantly that he wasn't getting up?
I watched him go down and I seen his hand start to raise up and I
Yeah.
go, oh, that's it.
So is that the first time you ever seen someone, have a reaction like that to being knocked out?
I've seen it on videos before, never in person. Never nothing like that in person.
Yeah. What's your coach Ryan Phillips saying to you right now?
Let's fucking go. He was pumping me out. He was the biggest hype
Yeah.
man there, man.
Good man. Good. I seen you lift up your shirt and looked like you're pointing to your chest. Was there a tattoo there or something?
Yeah, it's my son Cal's handprint.
Okay. Awesome. So what were you saying or what were you shouting?
I said it's all for him
Nice. Nice. To anyone in particular or just to the cameras?
to the cameras.
Okay. Nice. Looking back at this strike, what did you think of it?
I thought I executed it very well. I think that's what all my time went into. I practiced that a lot of times. A lot of people say there's a lot of hate on this sport. Holy cow, I just found that
Mhm.
out. But it's fine. It is what it is. I mean, not
Yeah.
everybody likes the same things. You don't have to watch it, but
Hmm.
no, I thought I executed it well.
Yeah.
Um,
So why is there a lot of hate? Why do you think there's a lot of
well, a
hate?
lot of people they think that there's not a lot of technique that goes into it, which I totally understand it. Like I know people are comparing it to MMA. It's because Dana White
Hmm.
has the UFC, which has been at it for years, and it's going great. It's awesome, very entertaining. I'm not saying this takes as much talent. I'm not saying that at all. I am saying that this is entertaining to a lot of people.
Hmm.
And there is some technique in it. You can't just walk up there and slap. There's fouls that come into play. There's a lot of shit that goes into it.
Absolutely. And I think we're going to see more and more of that come into play in regards to both striking and defense and the technique and more, when guys like you get out in front of it and talk about the technique that goes into it, I think some of that will be subdued. But so like, are people, DMing you directly? Are they commenting on your posts? Like what's kind of that negative backlash been like?
Well, I'm a hunter, so they go on there. They say a lot of stuff about hunting and how it's bad, and
Okay.
which is understandable. I can totally get that. You're harming animals,
Sure.
whatever. But I take hunting very seriously.
Mhm.
That's what I live off of. Actually, I don't know if you know that.
I
I live
didn't.
off of wild game.
Okay.
My
Okay.
freezer's full of wild game. I know where all my meat comes from, and that's what I eat. Turkey. I'm on a turkey hunt right now. I'm in my car.
Very
I'm in my
cool.
truck in Nebraska. Um,
Okay.
there's that, and then they say thing they. I've had a lot of hates just saying, how can you support a sport like this? Um,
Mhm.
just stuff like that.
Gotcha. So I mean the hunting and being self-sufficient. So like I mean you talked about turkeys, but what else do you hunt?
I've went to Colorado for mule deer, Massachusetts for black bear. I've went I in my uh home state, New York, we hunt a lot of deer, and that's what's in
Okay.
my freezer mostly.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So it's turkey season right now. What are we in?
It's
We're
archery
okay.
turkey in Nebraska right now.
Okay, okay. So do you do both archery and whatever rifle hunting?
Gun, yeah, yeah, I do them
Yeah.
both. Yep.
Okay, okay. Do you have a preference of one over the other?
Archery just because it's a little bit more. You have to get a little bit closer to the game. Um,
Hmm.
and I think if you put a lethal shot on it, it's a lot more humane. A lot of times they don't even know if they're hit if you hit them right, and they die
Yeah,
peacefully.
gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, in terms of, turkey hunting itself, I'm just super curious. Like, is
Yeah,
is that one of the things that you do it like at the crack of dawn? Like how does it all work?
very early for turkey hunting. You have to get
Yeah.
up very early if you want to get them on the roost, which is where they sleep at night. They get up in the trees at night.
Okay.
Um, yeah, you have to get up crack of dawn before they wake up, and they get up as soon as the sun comes up.
Nice, nice. And so like are you walking through the woods? Are you ATVing? Like how do you get to find them?
Walking, especially in Nebraska, a lot of walking for them. No, I'm a walker.
Okay.
I don't drive in there with the four wheeler or anything like that.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Like what else are you doing for fun, man, outside of training for combat sports and hunting?
Fishing, hunting, that sports, that's most of it. A lot of
Yeah.
spending time with family. I
Yeah.
like to spend as much time as I can with family.
Awesome, man. Awesome. What can we expect from you in the future here?
Big things. I want to represent the sport. I want to change it and make people like it a little bit more.
Mhm.
You can expect me to be here for a while.
Yeah. How appreciative are you for the way that Power Slap has treated you and the opportunity that you've been given?
It's amazing. I don't know what to say. Really, they've given me a huge opportunity.
Hmm.
Biggest opportunity someone can give someone. I mean, I really can't explain how appreciative I am.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome. I mean, we've seen one strike from you.
Yeah,
What can
it's
what
going
can
fast.
what can people expect from your skill set the first time that you're actually going to receive a slap?
Receive.
Yeah, yeah,
I've
because we
I've
haven't seen
been
that
I've
yet.
been I've been hit hard plenty. Yeah, right. I've been hit hard plenty of times. Never been knocked out in my life, so we'll see. I
Hmm.
mean, there's really no way of practicing that, or I
Hmm.
can't tell you, what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
But I know the chances of getting knocked out. I know what can happen, and I'm okay with it.
yeah.
Uh, just gotta, we'll see.
Gotcha. Are you still training, working on your craft for the offensive for the strike itself?
Oh, of course, of
Hmm.
course. As soon as I get back to the gym, it's gonna be an everyday thing.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
that's what you can expect from me is always a clean fight. You're not gonna see flinching. You're not gonna see fouling, clubbing, none of that stuff. You're gonna see accuracy and power every time.
yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome. I mean, the rankings came out before your match did. Seeing yourself at number 4 overall in your weight division, what did that say and signal to you?
Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, it didn't mean much to me just because it's such a new sport, and I know there's a lot more talent coming up.
Hmm.
Um, and I think a lot more talents to be seen. It hasn't been seen yet, so it didn't mean too much to me. It felt cool, but I know there's a lot more
Yeah.
talented strikers to come.
Awesome, awesome. If you want to say one last word to, Erica, the matchmaker, Dana White, Frank, the brass up power slap, what do you want to tell them and who do you want next?
Oh, everybody knows who I want next. I want Chris Thomas, which he's a great man. I talked to him earlier today on a phone call. He's awesome, but that's who I want next for sure.
Cool.
I'll take anybody for that matter. But to what I want to say to Dana and Erica and Frank, thank you guys so much. I can't wait to see you guys soon. And it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Awesome, man. Where can everybody follow your journey?
Where can I follow my journey? On my
Yeah.
Instagram. I have Facebook, and that's about it for my social media.
Okay. What's your handle?
So Cole.R.Young for all lowercase for Instagram, and then Cole Young. I'm from Greenwood, New York for Facebook.
There we go. Appreciate you joining me, man. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good day.
All right. You too. Take care.